All right, let's talk to activist and Lagos Youth Representative Temitope Majekodunmi. Good to have you join us, Temitope.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so I understand that you were at Panti yesterday to bail some people. Talk to us about those you went to bail, who they are, why they were arrested, and where, if you also were able to get them out of the cell yesterday.
Yes, we were able to get out the 32 persons arrested in Lagos State. As of 12 midnight yesterday, we were successful with that, and everybody are back home safe and sound.
Why were they arrested, and where were they arrested?
Okay, so yesterday, all we just heard reports coming in because as youth frontliners in Lagos, we had some measures in place to cater for such occurrence in the circumstance if they arise. So we just got from our helplines how that certain persons was arrested. I sincerely cannot confirm that, but I'm very certain that some persons were arrested around the toll gate. So, but maybe not all of them, but some were arrested around the toll gate. But what is important is that we have secured all of them out safe and sound, and they have returned to their various homes.
So, Temitope, you were also part of the Lagos panel of inquiry, which tenure has now ended after 1 year. But when you look at what played out yesterday, what does that tell you about the panel, and what more that needs to be done?
Okay, so as the panel very well has ended its open sitting as to I am hearing cases of brutality since the 19th. But what has not ended yet is the panelists has not yet concluded their assignment as to compilation of reports that we are doing at the moment. As I can confirm to you, I am currently at our conference where we are compiling the report. So I just took some minutes to attend to this interview. So we are on it. We are definitely the report will be out very soon. And as to what needs to be done and all of that, when the panel finish its work and submit its report anytime soon, we had outlined certain recommendations on how to move forward, which I may not be in the capacity at the moment to touch on.
And I understand that, Temitope, sorry to butt in, but do you agree with those who say compensation for victims is not enough? Because the reason you are on that panel is the same reason you went to the Panti yesterday. Do you agree with those who say, look, compensation is not enough, maybe disciplinary action against officers who brutalize Nigerians and citizens should be part of the recommendation?
Very well. So one thing is this: I agree totally with my constituency and the public at large saying that compensation is not enough. But I must say that we need to understand where we are coming from and where we are and where we are going to. Now, the panel has 3 assignments to do. First is which covers the compensation. Second is restitution. The third is the recommendation phase. So as much as we want hearing officer to be punished, that comes at the final stage of recommendation, where we are able to now list names of officers who we had found culpable in the course of the 1-year assignment. But then I still would appeal to my people in Lagos, specifically the youth constituent, to remain patient. It is just the little time we have left is not even in any way close to where we are coming from. That they will see in no time. I promise I'm on top of the situation, and I'm very well, I understand every of our clamors. Now, for us being at the toll gate yesterday, it is in respect and in regards to, it's a memorial where we, as frontliners, what we've done yesterday is to say, okay, because of the hazard that we had assessed our risk, and we felt doing a night event may not be too brilliant enough for us. So it is why we have designed the morning walk What is important is for our voices to be heard, and as of yesterday, the message was well and clearly sent to the appropriate quarters.
Do you think, Temitope, that the message was clearly sent? Because so far in 1 year, apart from the address the president had after the protest last year, the other person who have spoken was just the Minister of Information yesterday. Do you think that the message has been sent, or that the government is missing an opportunity to engage, and how they should have engaged?
I agree. I would say that they are missing an opportunity to engage, and our youth. You know, they had spent 1 year, in my opinion, to continue to place priority on what is not important. You know, like we are saying yesterday, we hear most of the protesters, they keep reiterating the fact that we are not the enemy of state. Our intention is to call for a better state. And in that regard, all that you see us do continually is to exhibit our highest level of patriotism, the love for our nation. It is not in our style or in our plan to distort or to cause mayhem. You know, we are loving citizens. And as to what has happened in the past 1 year in terms of carnage and all of that, we know nothing about it. I consistently repeat this at every forum I have. We are not part of it. Our 14 days was very peaceful. Our 14 days was enough for our government to review. All they need to understand is have a shift of mind.
All right.
Assess the situation. What is important.
All right, Temitope, and we're patiently waiting for the recommendations in your report. Thank you so much for taking our time to talk to us.
Very well. Most grateful.